Today we're going to be going over a handful of really popular designer fragrances that you could get for unbeatable prices right now. So there is a big sale going on over at fragrancebuy.ca. It started yesterday. I'm late to it over here. I already sent out an email on it, but then I realized, well, not everybody subscribed to my mailing list, which is a good time to say, if you want to be the first to know about things like this popping up, jump on my mailing list. It's free to sign up and you can unsubscribe at any time. But yeah, there's a big sale going on. It's their 11th anniversary sale, and so they've got some good deals running. They have an 11% off code site-wide. The code is 11, and the code is FB11. They also have a free shipping code that applies to orders over 111 US dollars. That code's going to be 11 ship. I'm going to have all of that down in the description. It just makes it easier, right? You can just go down there and look. I'm also going to have a link to the door crashers down below. So what I'm covering today is not everything that's notable. It's just a few that really stand out to me. But like I also mentioned, these codes work for everything site-wide, not just the door crashers, not just what I'm talking about here. Now the first one that to me is just a no-brainer. This is the time to buy this if you want it. It's Mercedes-Benz Club Black 100 ml testers for $32. Now, if this is sold out by the time that this video is live, I apologize. They do have full presentation for $42, right? So it's still a good deal, but $32 is cheapy price for something that easily could go for $100 or more. And I think it obviously retails for, north of $80+. It smells like that price point all day long. It is one of the best purchases you can make if you're wanting a vanilla forward scent at an affordable price. Obviously, not talking about niche and really high-end designer, because there's going to be ones out there that would have a better quality than this. But when you talk about price point, nothing can come close to this stuff at $40 and definitely not at $30. So it is all about the vanilla, the benzoin, and you get a bit of ambroxan in here as well. It's a fantastic one. It's been popular for a while. Most know it, but it's worth noting. If you don't have a bottle yet, I would take advantage of it right now and grab it. If you do, maybe a backup bottle will be in order. I've got a few backup bottles, quite a few, still in box, because there was a little scare, I don't know, a year or two ago where it was just getting really hard to find, and I panic bought a little bit because I just don't want to be without it. Now it's back, right? So it's kind of not a big deal, but you never know. With most things out there, they just end up getting discontinued at some point. Even if it seems like they're doing good, they could go away. So something to look into. The next one is the new Eros Energy. They have it at the current lowest price right now, $83. Remember, these prices do not include the codes either. Okay, this is just listed on the website. Start adding codes, start saving. But $83, okay, some of the competition has it for, I don't know, close to 90, something like that. So best price you can get it at right here. It retails for, I think it's 115 or something. So already a pretty big chunk off a retail price. I figured it was going to happen quick, and it has. And I would only imagine that the price would continue to drop. So if you wanted to wait a year or two, next summer, who knows what you're going to be able to get it for. But right now, about $80, man, that's a good price for this one, considering how good it is. It's popular, it's hot, people are all over this stuff. Keen viewers will have noticed that something is off about my bottle. Can you see what it is? If it can focus. It's empty, right? We can't keep this stuff in stock. We're selling samples of it over on our website, and people are just buying it up because they want to try it. So yeah, that's why this looks a little odd. So this is just my beloved empty bottle. I'm going to pick up a bottle here for $83 because that's a great deal. And if you guys are wanting Eros Energy, now would be the time to get it. Kind of a Creed Aventus inspiration, actually more so leaning Mont Blanc Explorer, just the type of bergamot that they're using, the clear wood, and just so much lemon and lime smell. It's unbelievable. I mean, this stuff is so potent, so powerful, so punchy and sour and bright. It came out at a really weird time. I think this will be the scent of the summer next year. Given the time that it was released this year, pretty much catching the tail end of summer, it just didn't have enough time to really build. Okay, so for here in the US anyways, wasn't so timely. But like I mentioned, when this one's all over discounters for less than what it's going for now, next year, I think everybody's going to be wearing it, talking about Eros Energy. It's going to be the summer of 2025 staple. Next up, we have JPG Lamal Elixir coming in at $99 for a 125 ml bottle. Another unbeatable price. Okay, it's not brand new anymore, but it's still the newest in the line, and it's just still one of the most popular. An elixir trend, a true parfum. Really nice tobacco honey combination with a bunch of vanilla, with a bunch of tonka bean as well. You guys know the drill on this one already. You know, when it first came out, it was a little bit tough to get. Most discounters are carrying it now, but this is one of the best prices for it right now. I mean, just a touch under $100 for standard size 125, and that's a great deal. They do have 75 ml bottles available as well. Don't remember exactly what those are priced out at. Price per milliliter wise, it's always going to make more sense to get the bigger one. Keen viewers will also know this isn't the bigger bottle. This is all that I could get when it first came out. Bought it at full retail. The bigger size was sold out or just not available, and so I went for this one. It's more than enough to suit my needs, given I have a few to choose from, right? But yeah, usually it makes sense to just get the bigger bottle. You're going to end up saving more money in the long run if you ever did have to repurchase it because you ran out. So if you've been eyeing this one, now would be the time to get it. I mean, it's just in time for winter here coming up. Lalique Ombre Noir, what a beauty. This one is probably one of the most underrated scents out there in the designer world right now. And by that I just mean, obviously underrated, nowhere near as popular as, well, most other scents. It's got tobacco leaf, cognac, cinnamon, myrrh, fig leaf, mint, olibanum, cedar, tonka bean. I had to cheat. I was looking at my phone. I couldn't memorize all of those. But again, fig, not my favorite note, but it's used pretty mildly here, and there's so much cushion around it to where I don't mind it. And in fact, I like it a lot in this application. I think it's done right here. It's super unique. It has kind of this earthiness, a little bit of a green tinge, sweet, smoky, kind of a little bit warm, spicy, and sensual as well. To double back on that earthy tone that I was talking about, it's there, and that gives it a bit of a unique texture that is just very uncommon in the designer world. This is amazing. They've got it priced out at $50 right now. I think it's usually closer to 70 or so, or upper 60s, lower 70s. So really good price. It's another one that smells like it could be going for $100 discounted, really. I mean, it has that quality, it has that uniqueness, it has that good performance as well. Just everything about how it's working together, the blend, the notes. It's a no-brainer. This is not going to be for everybody, though. So a little bit more unique, a little bit more polarizing. But if you're up for a challenge, quote unquote, just something different, I guess I should say, this is one to check out. Again, coming in just in time for winter and fall right now. It's a great time to wear this one. At $50, if you know what you're getting yourself into, something unique, it's a no-brainer. Le Male Le Parfum, they've got this one at $95 for a 125 ml bottle, so this size right here. They've got the 200 ml bottle for, what is it, 120? So, wow. Talk about another situation where the bigger bottle makes more sense. 95 versus 120, and I think that's right. I think it's 120 for the 200 ml. So you're doubling your bottle size for roughly $25 more, if I have that right. Maybe it's $125 or something, but again, you know, you can't buy 2 bottles of this for 120, 125 bucks. So if it's something you're going to be wearing a lot, then it might make sense to go ahead and make that bigger purchase. If you're just someone who has a lot of fragrances, you could save the extra 25, 30 bucks, whatever it is, and I guess put it towards something else, but something to keep in mind. Now this one, most people probably have it by now, but if you're newer or you just don't have it yet, it would be a good time to go ahead and pick this one up. Another fall and winter superstar. Last up for this video, we have the new Mugler Phantasm. It's a really, really notable release. Now, I thought it was gonna maybe bring back a little bit of pure malt or pure Havana just because I was hopeful for some reason. Well, it doesn't, but I kind of think of it as like a modernized take on the original Angelman. Not that the original is super outdated or old school, because it's not really, but it is, I don't know, it's a little bit more mature, a little bit more not as hip with the times, I guess, which would make sense because it came out, gosh, I don't even know when. I don't even want to make a guess because I know I'm going to be wrong, but it's been out for a long time. I mean, heck, it was the first Mugler Angelman, and this line feels like it's been around forever. So This one, it kind of works on that. You get some caramelized notes, some coffee, a bunch of patchouli, tonka, a whole bunch of sweet notes. It's still kind of in that wheelhouse, but just a little bit of a modern twist. 86 bucks, 100 ml, great price. Even at retail, it's not a lot. So they kept their retail pricing pretty reasonable, at least compared to all the other guys out there. But now you're already getting it for a really good discount. And I don't know if it'll get much lower than 86, maybe a little bit more. They used to be for like $50, $60 all day long, I think, back in the old day, the Moogler scents. I don't know if it'll ever get down to there, but hey, 85 bucks or whatever it is, that's a really good purchase price. And that's really all I have. Just a few, okay? Like I said, they've got a whole bunch more going on. The codes work for everything. So make sure you go check out their website. I'll have the Door Crashers linked down below. Use those codes to save big. And we do offer samples over on our website as well, decantcenter.com. Not running a sale right now. We always have an active 5% off code you can use, but we'll have a sale coming up here around Black Friday, Cyber Monday. If you guys want to hold out until then, you can get some more savings. Feel free. We'll have more stuff listed by then as well. But if you're wanting to try before you buy, go check us out. We'd love to help you out there. We've got some of the best prices. We'll get you taken care of. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow with another one. Take care.